Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Beer Guy. Today we'll be talking about Mexican imported beers. The ones that we have here, they fall under the category of American style lager. So I have 4 beers here. I try to stick towards the more popular brands that I know a lot of people drink in the States. So as you can see with the Corona here, the color of these beers, straw to gold color, so they're on the lighter side of the spectrum. So as when you look into the beer, you should see through it on like IPAs and hazy beers. They are darker. The carbonation in this beer is medium to high, so they are highly carbonated. The alcohol content is mild, however. It's between 4 and 5%. If you guys haven't noticed, a lot of these beers, they're drank during summertime, during barbecue and family gatherings and stuff like that. This beer is not bitter at all. The taste and should be clean and crisp. They do have a dry finish to them that lasts about 15 to 20 seconds. So they are a little dry at the end. So like I said, I have 4 beers here. I have Tecate, Corona Extra, Dos Equis, and Modelo Especial. So let's start with Tecate. Let's crack it open and see what it tastes like. So Tecate is from a brewery in Baja California. It does have 4.5% alcohol by volume. So like I said, it's more in the lower end. Yeah, they do have a nice can. They have an eagle with a T on it. They have a bigger eagle on the back. It's actually kind of cool looking. So the brewery where this beer comes from is over 70 years old. It was established in 1944, so it's a pretty old brewery. They're pretty established. But let's crack it open and see what we got. That's nice. So like I said, this beer is highly carbonated. As you can see, it has a thick head on it. Super clear. I mean, it's brilliant. It's a light beer. You can see the bubbles rising to the top. It has a refreshing smell to it. That's why a lot of people drink it during the summer or what they're working around the house and stuff like that. Definitely, you feel the dry finish that the beer has. It definitely makes me like squeeze my cheeks. It's a super light beer. I've never been a huge fan of pilsners and light beer. This just reminds me of Budweiser and Coors. I will say it does have more flavor than a Bud Light. It's not a bad beer. If you're going to the pool or it's hot outside, I definitely recommend it. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's next we have Corona Extra. This is a huge family beer. A lot of people in my family like it. They enjoy it. And again, it's a summer beer. If you're gonna drink a Corona, make sure that you have some limes. It's just the only way to drink it, if you ask me. So this one has the Corona Extra with like 2 dragons and a crown on it. The one thing that I've always been a fan of Corona is the fact that their label is not paper. It's actually imprinted to the bottle. This is it tells me that they put time in their bottles and stuff like that. It's just not paper, and that's one thing that I've always liked about them. But Corona's actually 4.5% alcohol by volume, so the same as Tecate. This is a pale lager, Cervecería Modelo Mexico. So it's brewed in Mexico, and so it's clear. I mean, you can see it. We don't even have to pour it. You can see it through the bottle. But let's open it and see what we got. So this beer has like an earthy smell to it. It's gold. I mean, and the carbonation in this one is actually pretty low. I mean, it didn't even even though I poured it fast, it didn't create a head at all. Um, but the bubbles, I mean, you can still see the bubbles rising, so it's pretty high. Yeah, the smell is definitely earthy.
That's nasty.
It's that dry finish at the end. It's just it hits you hard. It's drier than some wines, if you ask me. It's super dry. But yeah, it's crisp, clean. Not much of a taste to it. It's just the dry finish at the end that catches your attention. But other than that, it's not a bad beer. Like I said, a lot of people in my family, they like it, they enjoy it, especially when it's hot outside. But I'm just not a huge fan of light beer. I'm not. I drink them. If somebody gives it to me, I never turn a beer down. But yeah, that's Corona. Now we have Dos Equis. Dos Equis is a golden pilsner. So it's Dos Equis Lager Especial, Cervecería Moctezuma, 4.2% alcohol by volume, crafted in Mexico since 1892. Now, that's a really long time. This is what I'm talking about. I go back to the Corona, like the being able to peel the paper of the bottle. I don't like it. If you're around since 1897, you should be able to have a better bottle. But that's just me. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, Dos Equis. Let's crack it open. Let's see what they got. I've never had a Dos Equis ever, so this is a first for me. The color is darker than the Corona, a little darker, not too much. Same carbonation. The head, it didn't create a head. The one that had the fluffiest, biggest head was Tecate. The smell is also, it's earthy, just like the Corona. It doesn't have as dry of a finish as the Corona, which I really like. I don't like dry wine. I don't like dry beers. So I'm leaning more out of the three so far. The Dos Equis is probably my favorite. It's light. I mean, it's a super light beer. It's not much of a taste at the end. It doesn't have much of a flavor. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. 4.2% lighter than the other ones, so you can drink more. That's pretty nice. It's probably gonna be the beer that I'm gonna be drinking next summer. It's definitely good. I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10 for Pilsner's light beers. Now we got Modelo Especial, Cerveza Modelo. It's been around since 1925. So these breweries that that brewed these beers, they've been around for a long time. So this says golden full flavor Pilsner style lager with a clean, crisp finish. Okay, that's what we're gonna be looking for. Clean and crisp. So nice can. The design is simple. It's very elegant. It's definitely, they put thought into the design. If you ask me, it has two dragons on the side, then a dragon in the center. It's brewed in Mexico. So let's crack it open and let's see what we got. Sounds pretty. Again, um, golden, golden color. It has a little head on it, not too much, but the carbonation. I mean, you can still see the bubbles. It's not bad. It has that earthy smell that I expect from pilsners. It smells good. It doesn't have the dry finish. The Corona was the driest one of all. I'm surprised about it. I had never noticed it. Maybe because I try to stay away from pilsners, but that those Equis and the Modelo, they're the finish is definitely nice. The flavor not very flavorful. That's again, it's a light beer. Shouldn't expect much flavor from it. The alcohol content in this beer is 4.4%. So again, on the low side. Um, it's clean, nice clean finish to it. Not dry. It's not dry. I really like it. Modelo and Dos Equis are definitely my two favorite ones right now. Right now, they're pretty good beers, I must say. I'm a fan of both of them. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Mexican imported beers. Next week we are going to do an episode on Japanese rice beers. I think I have a couple of rice beers that I'm going to be trying out. I hope you guys check it out. If you guys enjoy this episode, make sure to subscribe, like the episode, and like I said, I do have a couple giveaways that I'm going to be doing on Instagram and YouTube. So I just need to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 2,000 followers on Instagram. And I'll be doing two big giveaways that I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So make sure to subscribe and follow. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of The Beer Guy.